We are 1 point away from our first ever promotion and title in the league. Let's see if we can do it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Frenchie. I hope you're all well. We all wasted no time. I'm recording right after the last episode, in which we took on Melton Town in the cup final. And as you can see there, thanks to Mike Sayapo, or Mike Sayapo, how you pronounce that? I don't know. He's at Sayapo, Sapio, Sayapo. Mike secured a late extra time winner against Melton Town in the cup. We also won 3-1 against Atherton, the Burnham Rovers, to secure, or to put us on the brink of securing our first league title and a promotion into the 9th tier. So today then we are taking on the final 2 games of the season against Backup and Gulcar. A point in either of them, or Lower Breck dropping points, secures us the title. So without further ado, this is the squad we're going with. Liam Haplin picked up an injury, so he misses the first game of today's episode, sadly. So Dan Reese makes his debut, or makes his second start, filling at left back. Steve Hood comes in for the out of form Nathan Burl once more. And that's the only change for the starting 11. So one we're quite familiar with otherwise. So it's Wrestle, Reese, Holton, Bapty, Hood, Pino, Kral, Raimondi, Dodd, Moore and Tarrant, looking to secure West Derby Warriors' first ever league title. So in the first fixture we are away from home against Backup in the Prime Boys Westview Stadium, which is just a weird, I think it's named after their manager. Richard Holton's looking complacent, we don't like that, so we'll point the finger and say big match for us and even bigger for supporters, so go give them a performance. I want a solid display from you all today. We'll send them out looking to win our first title against a team, as you can see, struggling for form. And out come the boys then in the huddle. I'm sure they are making sure we don't lose our composure, as we've got a chance already. Dominic Carroll plays it into Pino, back to him, back to Pino, Tarrant, some good play here. It's cut out though, and Erdgren plays it forward to Mason, but it's blocked, and Mason's through on goal. Mason, what a finish from Miles Mason to put a dent in our title hopes. What a finish from the striker there. A good ball forward. Mason plays it to Richmond, who plays it back to him between the two defenders. Russell rushes out, and the composure to chip it in off the crossbar over David Russell after just 3 minutes. And now we've made a bit of a mountain for today. Halfway through the first half, and there's another chance of backup as Davis swings his corner in. Bapty gets it clear though, but it's only as far as Young. Here's Bird back to him. Plays it back to Gray. Long ball over the top. Mason's through on goal, and it's in, but this time it's offside. And we are capitulating just a little bit here, but luckily that goal won't count. As you can see, he's definitely miles offside, thankfully. Davis to whip a deep free kick in on the half-now mark. He plays it back to Erdgren. What a finish from Adam Erdgren. What a goal. Oh, this is not how I thought it would go. Erdgren just takes one touch and slams it home. What a finish. Half an hour gone then. 2-0 to Backup. And could the wheels be coming off? Now we can actually still win the league with 2 losses today on goal difference, as Davis swings in his corner. It's headed back to him by Holton for some reason. Back into Bird. It's blocked at the first chance and the second one goes wide. It's a goal kick, and I can't wait to get these in at half time in a few minutes to get them to focus. So I'm going to tell them your pride's at stake. You're letting yourselves down because they quite frankly are. Dan Reese's on a yellow card, having an awful game, so he's going to come off. Richard, I haven't got a Richard in the team. Steve Hood is also playing awfully. Dermot Moore on a 6.2. We'll give them a few more minutes to try get their act together as we look to build straight from the kickoff. Some good passing on display here. Raimondi plays it forward to Dodd. Can he beat his man? He can't. Plays it back to Raimondi instead. Back to Bapty, who's got quite a long ball on him. And here it is. Dodd is through. Can he pull it back? Dodd. It's blocked, but he's picked up the loose ball. Jamie Tarrant puts it in. 40 seconds after the start of the second half, got a goal back. It was a poor pass after the initial tackle on Dodd. I don't know what Bird's thinking. He plays it to Tarrant, and the experienced head on him gets his 39th goal of the season to get our hopes back. Obviously we only need a point, so a point today could actually win us the league. And our 40 travelling fans will see something that has never been seen before, but for this club. As we've got another highlight. Wrestle goes long looking for Dodd. Dodd heads it on. And Bainbridge is going to collect it. Here's Longrig, the goalkeeper for backup. Goes long. This time Mason heads it on to Richmond. Richmond plays it wide to Bird, who gave the mistake away. Good ball into Ugrin is back at the far post. This time it's straight at the keeper. And it's straight away taken, but given away. Young over the top to Mason. Mason's through on goal. Can he restore the 2-goal lead? He can't. What a save. And just carelessness. Davis to whip this corner in then. Headed away by Holton. Back to Davis again. A similar action to the first half. Mason into Richmond. Reese collects it, and Reese is just, what has he done there? Reese's going to come off then for Michael Holford because he's having a shocker. In the ball goes. This time Holton gets it clear away from any backup man, but Udgren picks up the loose ball. Plays it back to Gray. Gray over the top. Keeper will collect that comfortably. Moore is also probably going to come off because a 6.2. We're going to demand more. Some of you will know why that's funny. I'm going to drop the defensive line because we're getting caught out quite a bit. I'm going to tell them to stay on the feet too. Just drop that defensive line so that their striker, Mason, can't get through as many. They are playing the little and large combo. It is working quite well. As we're just over the hour mark, for some reason that will not stay the same. It's driving me mental. Holton needs to come off, but I haven't really got... We're going to take Holton off for Jack Bullock, and then the next change I'm going to look at is taking off Dermot Mora, because 6.2 is absolutely woeful. As Davis has got a corner to swing it in, Bapty gets it clear, and Mora could make up for that 6.2 as he drives the team forward down this left wing, beats one man, plays it forward to Jamie Tarrant for his 40th of the season, and he's got it 20 minutes from time. And we're back in the game, 2-2, and this is enough. Brilliant run from Dermot Moore. After playing awfully so far, he just slots through Jamie Tarrant, who will always finish the chances with an excellent finish into that bottom left corner. His 40th goal of the campaign. 20 minutes to go, we could still turn this round to 3 points and make it completely certain. One of the annoying things is Lowbreck aren't even playing as well. So they're sat at home watching this in despair. And I quite like that idea. So we've got one more change open to us, and I think it's got to be Steve Hood. Actually, I said that, we haven't really got anyone to play right back. We're going to take off... I don't want to take off Jamie Tarrant, but we're going to take him off for Mijou because he's looking knackered. Samarizi striker. Jesus, that's hard. Minutes to go then. Can we get a winner? As we're going to put it in 3D because I believe we've got just under a minute to go there. We're in 3D for the final minute. Waiting for that referee to blow his whistle. A point is enough, but could they ruin our party at the very end? Here is Gray. Pulls it back into Cray. Raimondi just hoofs it clear. There's no urgency from the lads. But Mijou will close down Bellamy at the back. 30 seconds to go. Hoofed forward. Cut out by Hood. And he can't find his man, sadly. We had a counter-attack if he'd have found his man there. 20 seconds to go then. 9 seconds to go. Could we secure our first league title? It looks certain, to be quite frank, in this game. Bird to play it forward. He's going to drive at the back line, and there's a full-time whistle then. And that will be that. There's no celebrations, obviously, because it isn't the final game, but you can see from the league table in just a second, we can see if we get in here. Well done, you sealed the title with your performance today. Congratulations, lads. Our first league title in the save. And what a way to, what an underwhelming way to win it. Hopefully we can make up for it in the final home game. So then I will join you back in a minute for the Golcar game, the final game, our last home game, as we will have a chance to hopefully see some trophy celebrations. But I'll see you in just a second for that. Also, following that league win, I've just got this email. Board request meeting to discuss club improvements. The board would like to hold a meeting in order to discuss potentially turning semi-professional. As you can see, they think we're doing a brilliant job, so let's attend this meeting then. With that, either you agree on your suggestion or get started putting the plans into motion. We believe it's important to stay on good terms with you, so hopefully you continue to work together. How about give me a contract, IB? That'd be good. So yeah, we're going to be turning in semi-professional from the end of the season. So that'd be good. So then a little bit change of lighting because I had to go do something, but we are ready to take on our final game of the season. As you can see, home against Golcar. Lowbreck did actually draw their game. Their last game, so irrespective of what the result was in that game, we wouldn't have been caught. We now sit 6 points clear with a game to go. So that's nice. So we're getting to the tactical meeting, and they're going to tell us to be cautious. We're going to go for it though. Apply our opposition instructions, get to the seed team. And this is the team we are running with them. So we've got David Russell in goal, Burl, Bapty, Holton, Haplin, Pino, Mondi, Kral, Benoit Dodd, Dermot Mora, Jamie Tarrant. I'm actually going to make a change. I think we're gonna let Jake Holbeck play at some point in this game, perhaps. Chris Stonehenge, sorry, you can come off, and we're gonna put Jay Credo on the bench because to be quite honest. I can't imagine him playing an awful lot next season. He'll probably be a bit part player next season. He probably won't even get close to the near 20 appearances he made this year. He's quite injury prone. He's getting on. He's 30 years old now, and he hasn't got that much to offer the squad, sadly. But we'll have a rundown of the squad before next episode, between now and next season anyway, and an episode in the future. So we're gonna go attack him for one of the first times in a while. It's higher tempo. We're gonna counter press, and we're gonna make sure that we've got urgent. Drop the defensive line, stay on feet so that we don't get anyone sent off and missing out on the celebrations. But this is a squad then, and we're going to go ahead and get straight into the game. At home, the final time this season, the final time for now in the English Northwest Counties Division 1 North. So let's get on the way, and I'll see you for kickoff in just a second. So then, the one thing that's interesting is we've got the two league's top scorers, Jamie Tarrant and Carl Jones, playing today. One of them could actually, I don't know, I'll double check in a second. I'll say, well, nobody's reacted to that. I want solid. Nobody's arse. They're on the beach. Yep, nobody reacts to anything I say, so we'll just send them out for the first half then. As we'll have some of the 3D dramatic in a packed Bill Shankly Recreational Playing Fields Stadium. I just want to check one thing. Jamie Tarrant is on 29, Carl Jones on 33, so it looks like he'll win the Golden Boot, unless Jamie Tarrant can pull off some madness today. Which is unlikely. But you never know, he has scored 5 in a match before. But we are underway in our final game in the league of the season, in fact, entirely, not regardless of what league or competition. And we've got a highlight just 10 minutes in, as I'm going to drop the highlight speed ever so slightly. Dodd down this right hand side, plays it into Tarrant, it's cleared by Scars. Only as far as, or rather, Bapty will pick up that loose ball, play it towards Holton. Can he get a launching ball forward? He plays it all the way back to Wrestle. Panicking a bit under pressure was Mitchell there. Good ball to Raimondi, back to Pino, to Kral, who's been an excellent signing, I guess. Out wide to Mora. In it goes. Jamie Tarrant doesn't get to it. Back to Mora though. In it goes again. Second bite of the cherry. Jamie Tarrant, his 41st goal of the season. 10 minutes in. Starting that title celebration nice and early. Obviously, we'll get to hopefully see it lifted today. And you can see the packed stadium. There they all are on the sidelines. You'd love to see it. I think there's something like 200 tickets sold for today. And I'd suspect it's one of our highest attendances of the season, as Jamie Tarrant literally wheels away in excitement. And we've got another highlight straight from the kickoff, 11 minutes in. Warren has it in the middle of the park. There's a bit of pressure on that back line. Out wide to Garton. It's a good ball, that. Garton for Golkar. Or Golchar, however you pronounce it. Good ball forward to Fish. One-on-one with David Wrestle. He's poked it in, Michael Fish. What a surname that is. His 15th goal of the season, and we're going to encourage them just to make sure that they don't lose hope. You can see Fish plays a 1-2 with Garton, who slots it past two players. Dave Bapty loses him, and Fish one-on-one with David Wrestle finds that little bottom corner. There's a lot of away fans there. Wow. Jesus. Half an hour gone then, not another highlight yet. I would like to win today. It'd be a bit disappointing if we don't. As Wallace has it, goes long for Fish, plays it to Jones, and it's just wide from the leading goal scorer. Fantastic effort from Carl Jones there. Maybe someone will look at potentially taking that with us. As we've got a chance to counter-attack. Holton plays it long, but to nobody. We'll just drop it down to positive so we don't give the ball away too often. And drop that. Carl Jones heads it on. Fish should not be the first man to it, but he is, and he's poked it in. Shocking defending from the lads there. Completely on the beach they are. Really poor. Scars plays a ball back to Brown. He hoofs it forward. Jones heads it on. And Bapty just stops. We know how slow he is. And Nathan Burl is caught with Fish getting goal side of him. And it's a good finish, but awful defending. And a chance to make it worse for us as the header is fired over. And I need to get these in for half time because this is not good enough. I'm telling them I'm not happy because I'm really not. I am furious with that defence. The rest of them I'm going to try and motivate. I've pissed off the defence a little bit, but quite frankly I don't care because they've been shocking. As we get out for the second half, hopefully we can turn things around. Raimondi's got a chance 5 minutes in. A good ball to the near post, but it's cleared. But it'll be back to Raimondi, who'll play it into Mora. Mora loses out but picks the second ball up. Back to Kral. Here's Bapty. David Bapty plays it back to Mitchell Holton. Here's Kral again. Tarrant on it. Mora through with space into Kral. Some passing play going on and not really any penetration yet. Here's Tarrant. Loses out and it'll go all the way back to the skipper, who will take his time, play a ball forward to Dodd. He's been a bit quiet. He's been a bit of a ghost in the business end of the season. He was excellent for the first middle month of the season. Nathan Burl on it, in to Kral, who can hit them as we found out last episode. Here's Dermot Mora. Out wide to Dodd. Benoit Dodd goes for goal. Jamie Tarrant will poke in. The rebound, getting his 42nd of the season, his second of the game. Levels the tie back up then. It's now 2-2. Some good movement from the West Derby lads. Ball played wide for Dodd. He beats his man. Has a shot. I think it hits the post and Jamie Tarrant is first to it. Apparently they've brought all of these fans, but it said 6 away fans. Now, let's just count in the correct colours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's more than 6. You can see their attendance. 6 away. I think not. So an hour gone then, and not the best performance really in the second half. We've got 1 goal back. It'd be nice to get us some more, as I don't know what's happened here. There's a free kick. Raimondi can certainly hit them. There's a 2-man wall. Raimondi goes for that. What a free kick that is. Lorenzo Raimondi with his 5th goal of the season. He only scores bangers, does Lorenzo. And what a way to cap off the season with a curling effort into a top goalkeeper side as well. But no keeper is saving that. 3-2. Quarter of an hour then, we're going to make a change. Haplin is going to come off. For Steve Hood at the right back, he can play there. It's fine. Dominic Kral is also going to come off because he's been playing well, but I think he's probably a bit tired. Jay Credo can make probably what will be his final ever appearance in a West Derby shirt, if not his final one as a part of his main, final one as a key player or key part of the team. He probably won't play much more next season. There's 10 minutes to go then. We're going to make our final change. It is going to be Benoit Dodd, who is going to not come off because we've got no one to replace him. Instead, I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to take off Dodd. And we're going to go for a slightly unusual tactic. We're 3-2 up. There's 7 minutes to go. Dodd can come off. And Jay Colbeck. After signing him from our rivals, just for the pure hell of it, Jay Colbeck features on a title day and he'll actually get a little medal. Well, Jay, after having a really good season for AFC Liverpool, Lower Breck, my mistake. Here's Jamie Tarrant. Holds up the ball, plays it back to Hood, out of position of course. Long ball forward to Moore, it's cut out. Here's Wallace for Golkar forward, but Hood will pick it up. Here's Credo. Hood again. Tarrant search for, but it's cut out. Here's Raimondi. Hopefully we don't throw away this win. Jay Colbeck, some good football here. Raimondi out wide to Burl. Burl holds up the ball. He gives it away. Bapti is out of position. Here's Carl Jones. Beats his man. And Carl Jones, top goal scorer. It's a fantastic tackle. What a tackle. What a challenge from Mitchell Holland. Ball long from Wrestle. Headed on to Garton, who's shown how creative he can be. Plays it back to Martin. Forward for Jones. This time he wins the ball. Garton to Fish. Garton Bapti's play a Fish. And he's got a hat-trick. 3-3. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. Bapti, the skipper, is having probably his worst game in West Derby colours. He's been at fault for every goal. Come on, David, pull it together. So, 5 minutes out of time, we're halfway through that. It's going to tick away. It's going to be 3-3. It's a disappointing end to the season. And we don't get to watch the trophy celebrations because I was too busy focusing on the actual game. Getting to the dressing room saying that was not good enough. I know we've won the title and we've lifted it there, but that was absolutely shocking. So despite the fact that we have actually won the league, I'm slightly disappointed with the way it ended. 2 draws to see out the season. It's frustrating. A local lad making his debut. Well, congratulations, Jay Colbeck. Yeah. Congrats, Jay. But there we go then. As we'll continue ahead, and you can see I'm going to go watch the Liverpool season unfold as well, because they are on the brink of a treble. But yeah, as you can see, We ended the season 10 games unbeaten at home. We haven't actually lost a game at all in 2021. We received 10 grand for winning the league and getting promoted. So let's have a look which division we'll be in next year, because I don't actually know. So the next season, we'll be in the English leagues, English county leagues. Obviously, a few people will be familiar with them. This is the division we should be going into, which is the Northwest Counties Football League. We will be in teams such as Congleton, Runcorn Town, Bootle, Squires Gate. For those of you, obviously one of our players, Jay Credo, ran a save at Squires Gate this year in FM21, so it'll be nice for him, I'm sure. Maybe he'll get a run out against that side next season. So that's the division we'll be in next year. And as you can see, it's been a pretty all-round great season. A bit of a shame that we then didn't go on to win our last 2 games, but you can see there a great run from that Ashton Town game. We went 8 unbeaten, 8 consecutive wins in our last 10 league games. So I think that was brilliant. And you can see there we haven't actually lost a game since the beginning of January. 6th of January was our last defeat, and only 5 defeats all season. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defeats in the league all season. So brilliant record from the lads. So yeah, all round you can see our finances are looking very healthy. Currently sitting at 66,000 after all the prize money. So that's brilliant. So we've reached the end of the season. Of course, we have all that fun stuff about how the season review. We'll have a look at that in just a moment. Record points low and all that stuff, because obviously it's the first season for the club. But you can see there we were one of the most defensively sound teams in the league. You can see have the highest XG against per game. Well, one of the highest, at least, way above the league average. And still one of the soundest defences, so that's quite impressive. We'll have a look at our season review, because why not? We did the double in our first ever season, so that is quite nice. New arrivals, we only had 2 Jack Bullock, because there was a contract issue, and for some reason he left, so I had to re-sign him. He just left. He didn't sign for another team, he just left. He just didn't play for us anymore, so I had to re-sign him. And Jay Colbeck, obviously, we brought him in. He played 20 minutes, and we brought him in purely because screw Lower Brack. 2 players went out. Harry Garstang, who we did sign, eventually left because he wasn't getting played. He wasn't happy about that. And Stephen Higgins, 17-year-old goalkeeper. I couldn't keep him. You can see he went to Carlton Town in the pitching in division. He's played in the FA Cup twice. That says everything about it, really. He's quite good. He was way too good for us. And wow, what is that face about? Anyway, let's have a look at the season results. So, board expectation was finishing the top 2 places. Obviously, we won the league. Our competition top scorer was Jamie Tarrant. He was brilliant in the league. You can see we started off quite rocky. A draw, a loss, a win, a loss, a win, a loss, a win, a loss, a win, a loss. Before then going on a good run from beginning of November to January without a single defeat, and then going from the end of January without a single defeat at all. The build-based FA base, we were expected to win, get to the 5th round, and we actually went on to win it, which was quite unreal. Jamie Tarrant was pivotal in that game with 10 goals in 8 appearances. You can see the highlight has got to be that 7-0 win, as well as that 10 minutes of utter mayhem against Grimsby Borough. The North West Counties Cup, we were knocked out by, I believe it was Clayton Moore, who that was slightly disappointing. I think Lower Brack went on to win that. Jay Colbeck was top scorer in that competition for Lower Brack as well. It's a bit disappointing that we didn't get further than that, but that's not a problem. Moments to remember then, of course, some amazing games we saw this season. A hat-trick from Dermot Mora in the 7-0 win over Knaresborough, who were in the 9th tier. A 5-goal masterclass from Jamie Tarrant against Prestwich early on, back in August, to show what he was all about. He got had a 5-minute hat-trick. Obviously, Benoit Dodd got a 3-minute 15 hat-trick as well. And then scoring 4 goals against Atherton. We remember that game. 2-0 up in 2 minutes after a screamer from Kral. We remember that one quite well. I think all of them were on camera. And you can see then we've had a decent amount of income this year. 5 grand from a sponsorship, 58 grand or 60 grand from competitions, 40 grand from match day, commercial and retail. And we sold £38. We sold a shirt. 1. Thanks for that, whoever bought that. And there's our first ever best 11. And not really any shocks, is it? It's pretty much the squad that played most of the games. David Ressel, Liam Haplin, David Baptiste, Mitchell Holton, Nathan Burl, Jalapeno, Dominic Kral, Lorenzo Raimondi, Benoit Dodd, Dermot Mora, Jamie Tarrant. You know, these all go down in folklore, I am without a doubt. Jamie Tarrant was just brilliantly, look at that, 48 goal contributions, 42 goals in 40 starts, 40 appearances total. Absolutely brilliant. Obviously got his first San Marino goal. Some great numbers from Benoit Dodd, 26 goal contributions in 43. Dermot Mora with 31 goal contributions, I believe that is, in 48 games. And Lorenzo Raimondi with 20 assists, nearly 19 assists, 5 goals, some absolutely incredible numbers. And you can see our fans player of the year, Jamie Tarrant, didn't expect anything else. Young player of the season was Dominic Kral. His goal of the season, I'm suspecting, was the Thunderbelter, the Thunder Bastard against Atherton. We've got top scorer Jamie Tarrant, most assists Raimondi with 19. Player of the match is 11 for Tarrant, and most passes completed per 90. 49 passes from Dominic Kral, which is a random stat. And then so obviously all the records being broken as a fresh club. History in the making then, obviously, of course, our first ever season as a professionally operating football club, even if we're not professional in the professional leagues. You'd work hard and effort paid off on the pitch, and such a feat can go unrewarded at the end of our season rewards. West Derby Warriors flew out the traps and set themselves up for the most magical of promotions, says Will Mackin from the Football Ramble. And TeamTalk.com, Wes Robinson said, West Derby looked a class above in their first couple of months in the season. Few will have expected this outcome, but they gave themselves a chance and have reaped the rewards. But unlike previous saves, this isn't the end. When we do a season review, sometimes we often end it. We don't go far in the other saves, but this one is just the start of the journey. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you get notified when new videos go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you do want to be a part of the save, check my Twitter. The link will be in the description for that, so that you can have a look through and join the squad if you so wish. But other than that then, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. And what do you know? As soon as we stop recording, we get offered a new contract, and we turned semi-professional. So that's nice. All players and staff are likely to get contracts. So now I've actually got to be looking at money too. But yeah, new contract, £130 a week. Just a 2-year contract. We'll start that. What, can we be cheeky? 3 years? He's not going to give us it, no. So I'm going to be here for another 2 years. See you later.